Now on Spotlight on Education, raising the bar in mathematics, how the district is challenging high achievers.
A middle school garden is helping to grow future scientists, the role you can play in their success.
The local schools that are getting the highest marks for good health.
And a Wellington High School student wins gold, the tremendous lift she's bringing to her fellow students.
Hi, and welcome to Spotlight on Education, your one-stop news show for everything that's happening throughout the school district.
Our top story, how the district is ramping up its math curriculum with AMP.
It's an accelerated learning program that puts elementary school students on a fast track for high-level math classes in middle school, high school, and beyond.
What place value position am I circling here, Braden?
Students in this third grade class at Discovery Key Elementary are learning all about place value through a program that places great value on their individual math strengths.
It is absolutely incredible. You see students meet potentials that you didn't even realize that they had. And this is the push that some of these students have needed to show exactly how far they can go.
This push is called AMP, an acronym for Accelerated Mathematics Program.
In fractions, all you have to do is multiply the numerator times the numerator, denominator times the denominator.
A program that expanded this school year to include the highest performing 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade math students at all of the district's elementary schools.
This will give us an opportunity to accelerate them so they can be more successful and get some of those positions going out of high school, for example, in the STEM field, or going to college and learning about engineering, mathematics, etc.
And it all begins on the AMP Fast Track.
I love the AMP program because I like the fast pace that we move on.
By the end of 3rd grade, AMP students will complete 3rd grade math and half of 4th grade math.
We could draw the definition for opposites.
That accelerated path continues through 4th grade, and by the end of 5th grade, AMP students will have completed the 6th grade advanced curriculum.
So they're already on a path to take higher level math as they get into middle school and high school.
This accelerated math path adds up to a lot of excitement for students with a passion for numbers.
I like math. It's just enjoyable for me when I get it right. I just jump up, I just throw a dance party in my head. It's like, I knew it, I knew it.
And now Ryan and other AMP students know more than ever.
This month, the district is marking Hispanic Heritage Month. In addition to all sorts of academic and cultural events, this is also a good time to turn the spotlight on the district's dual language programs, including its international Spanish academies, where children from elementary to high school are learning in both English and Spanish, becoming bilingual and biliterate.
What did you have for breakfast? That question may be echoing throughout your home as the district marks School Breakfast Week. Cafeteria staff members across Palm Beach County are serving up an out-of-this-world experience in keeping with this year's theme, which is Launch Your Day with School Breakfast. The stars appear to be aligning for this one. You know, it's all part of an overall effort to help students remain focused and ready to learn all day long.
In fact, 2 district schools were recently honored as being among the healthiest schools in America by the Alliance for a Healthier Generation. They are Gove Elementary School in Belglade and Alamanda Elementary in Palm Beach Gardens. Both have integrated nutrition and wellness into their school cultures. They also participate in the Commit to Be Fit program and our 2016 Let's Move Active Schools. You can see why. It's worth noting that Alamanda is a health and wellness school of excellence.
And speaking of fitness, Gove Elementary and Choley Lake Elementary in Green Acres are 2 of 19 schools in Florida to receive Fit America Go grants. The grants support each school's physical education programs before, during, and after school. This effort has the support of many leading sports and fitness brands, which are working to make sure that kids stay physically fit.
Science students from our area are national finalists to win $25,000 for their school garden.
Yeah, Rick, this is so incredibly exciting. If they come in first place, the money will be used for school supplies.
I visited Polo Park Middle School to see what makes their STEM program so special. In this outdoor classroom, it's all about weeding, lighting, and arithmetic.
All right, guys. So today we're going to be doing the planting. I have my team leaders over here who are going to be doing some weeding.
Students at Polo Park Middle School in Wellington are once again creating a garden to learn about science.
Our students are directly involved in all the decision making for this process, and we've spread that decision making out over multiple grade levels. So we have students who are making choices on what we're going to plant, how our irrigation system is going to be set up, the design of our outdoor classroom. They're doing energy audits on our building, and they're really driving all of that.
This is not your garden variety garden. Toms of Maine selected the Green Stallion Garden Project at Polo Park, one of the top 10 classroom science projects in the nation. For the next 6 weeks, the public is encouraged to vote on the Toms of Maine website for their favorite. The winner gets $25,000 first place prize money to use on supplies.
I can't even imagine what exactly we could do with $25,000, but it would make a huge impact.
Mr. Smith makes an impact on these kids.
If we want to do that, the first thing that we're probably going to need to do is take off this netting.
He directs the students on every aspect of the project. These middle schoolers are having a great time while they learn.
You don't really get to come outside and dig and stuff in other classes, so that's why STEM is fun for me.
Out here, STEM is more than the stalk of a plant. It stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. As for science, the kids are composting, turning food waste into fertilizer. Tablets turn into a technology tool with a sensor that measures the soil for moisture. Here, engineering relates to creating an area that optimizes energy conservation. And students use math skills in a number of ways, like creating the length and width of the garden beds. Lessons they will take with them in high school, college, and beyond.
We're just trying to make the world a better place.
A better place thanks to the tools these students are using at Polo Park Middle School. And if you would like to vote for the Green Stallion Garden Project, head to tomsofmaine.com/Green School Fun. Once again, that web address is tomsofmaine.com/Green School Fund.
Time now to learn about another outstanding teacher who is celebrating quite an honor.
Reporter Ben Cohen joins us from Krista McAuliffe Middle School with that story.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, Rick and Claudia. Here at Krista McAuliffe, every teacher makes a difference. But one teacher was recently recognized for making a difference. And by looking at this classroom, you can see why. Debbie Bachman teaches an 8th grade U.S. blended history class. She and her class created a video that's earned them major bragging rights. Take a look. This video came in 2nd place in the National Ingenuity, the Difference video competition, earning a cash prize of $1,500.
We were so excited and so honored with 2nd place, and we actually received a check for $1,500. Because our lab is based on ergonomically sound sitting in the video rockers, the exercise balls, we decided that the bicycles would be a tremendous asset for our lab. And so therefore we have our exercise bikes with the laptops.
The winnings will be used to expand the blended learning lab to include riding working stations for students. I'm all for that. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ben. And if you're interested in joining the news team here at the Education Network, or if you're a teacher who would like to submit content, contact us at 10@palmbeachschools.org.
Well, you know, sometimes politicians can act like children. How about 2 kids acting like politicians? At the DeVos Bloom Family YMCA of Boynton Beach, the current mayor of Boca Raton read a proclamation making Zeppelin Berry of Del Prado Elementary the honorary mayor. Quite an honor for the 3rd grader. And Giada Caniza from Freedom Shores Elementary had the chance to shadow the current Boynton Beach mayor for the day. Zeppelin and Giada were selected by the YMCA because they exemplify the Y's core values of caring, honesty, respect, and responsibility. These 2 young power players were thrilled to be chosen.
You have to go to meetings, and you have to keep the city safe and clean, and you have to make sure all the jobs are running smoothly, stuff like that. It's a lot of responsibility, but I think I can handle it, and I think it's going to be very fun participating in this event.
Both young ladies enjoyed the chance to see government in action. They're also grateful to the YMCA and their schools for giving them this opportunity. One of the many ways that students and educators grow strong is with the help of the district's business partners.
That's right. So let's give you a look at why the district's Partners in Education program is really a win-win for schools and businesses.
Palm Beach County boasts a robust business climate, a thriving economy, a pristine landscape, and enviable weather. Ah, but education, that's where we really shine. From the arts to international baccalaureate, advanced placement, and dual language programs, to STEM,
Should be made.
and more than 300 choice and career academies, the Palm Beach County School District provides a world-class education, empowering and preparing today's students for tomorrow's jobs.
My career path hopefully will be in the field of medicine.
And through our Partners in Education program, local businesses and community organizations play a critical role in enhancing the education of our students.
I think it's critical because it helps provide examples of success. It also helps provide an opportunity for children to really see into the future as it relates to the type of citizens that they should strive to want to be once they have completed their education here in Palm Beach County schools.
The district proudly teams up with more than 1,200 business partners from a great variety of industries. Several provide mentoring and internships for our students.
A biology course can teach you the fundamentals, but you don't really know what a field and like a job in biology would be until you're actually working in a biology lab. It's a great experience.
And externships for our teachers.
We really wanted to find ways to increase teacher capacity and to bring real-world experiences into the classrooms. And what better way to do that than to have teachers working directly with companies in subject areas that they teach.
Others contribute scholarships or donate supplies, such as computers and equipment for our career academies.
This is Chase.
And supply basic necessities, such as backpacks. While others literally dig in, beautifying our campuses. Our partnerships cultivate mutually beneficial goals, including improving the economic well-being of Palm Beach County by investing in a quality future workforce.
So we know the importance of economic development and that high-quality public schools help businesses be attracted to the area, invest here, grow jobs here, the community becomes stronger, and we know that those links are important, so it's critical that those partnerships flourish.
With more than 187 schools serving nearly 200,000 students, Palm Beach County is the 11th largest school district in the country, the 5th largest in Florida, and it ranks among the very best in the state and the nation.
1, 2, 3.
Our school district is also the largest employer in the county.
We were doing greatest common factor.
Through the Partners in Education program, our schools, our students, and our sponsors work together and grow together.
Time now to recognize students and staff who deserve special recognition.
Let's roll this week's Honor Roll.
Our first shout out goes to Tracy Smith. This 8th grade gifted science teacher is the winner of the Presidential Award for Excellence in Mathematics and Teaching. Smith was recognized during an award ceremony in Washington, D.C. She received a cash award and a citation signed by President Obama. Congratulations to this Bach Middle School of the Arts teacher.
And also congratulations to Dr. Anthony Lockhart, who is named Principal of the Year. Dr. Lockhart is the principal at Lakeshore Middle School. Dr. Lockhart is credited with taking the school from an F to a C during his very first year at the school.
When it comes to Good Samaritans, look no further than Corey Bedford. Corey, who is a student at Timber Trace Elementary School, received this Good Samaritan Award from Principal Kathy Pasquarello. Corey was recognized for coming to the aid of a student who got off at the wrong bus stop.
And talk about a power couple. Sylvia and Bruce Gordon, seen here with their son Jason, spent more than 1,400 hours volunteering at Wellington Elementary School over the last school year, and they're back at it again this year.
And once again this year, the nation and our school district paused in observance of Patriot Day. Safety Patrol students at Frontier Elementary School honored local first responders and presented them with gift baskets.
Spotlight on Education is just getting started. Some young athletes are making quite a difference. Coming up, the one simple yet important change they're making to help the environment.
But first, this important message from Superintendent Dr. Robert Avosa.
You may know the district is in critical need of money to improve infrastructure in our aging schools. Money raised through a proposed 1-cent sales tax would also help enhance security and technology.
You know, our families want to make sure that the kids have a bus that's new and safe, which we've not been able to replace, that our police officers have the equipment they need to keep us safe, that we have single points of entry so that we can make sure strangers can't come on campus. So, you know, and then there's other things we'd like to see as well as more video surveillance, et cetera. So we're hoping that folks will take a look at that and make a good decision.
A penny! You see this penny? My mom told me not to pick it up because it's sturdy and it's just a penny.
But just a penny can add up when it's combined with a whole bunch of other pennies.
Don't tell my mom, but I pick up pennies whenever I can, and then I wash my hands.
I find them on the sidewalk, the washing machine, between my mom's seats.
I find lots of them in between my mom's car seats.
This November, I'm not the only kid that's counting on a penny.
The penny sales tax will give district schools $1.35 billion to improve technology in our schools.
It would replace old school buses.
A lot of our schools will get things fixed that need fixing,
like roofs and air conditioning units.
And we'll be able to make our schools safer with security enhancements.
That sounds pretty awesome to me. And I'm not a grown-up, and I can't vote.
But you're a grown-up and you can vote.
A penny might not seem like much, but it means a whole lot to us.
Think about it. All that spare change can add up.
One county, one penny.
A penny counts.
Election Day is November 8th.
Time now for our Good Sports segment right here on Spotlight. We're at Wellington High School. Leanne Hewitt is a senior for the Wolverines. She's not only a state champion, a national champ, she's a world champion with a long list of accomplishments and a box full of medals.
Don't let her smile fool you. When this sweet, smart, and soft-spoken senior from Wellington High School steps up to the bar, she gets intense, competitive, and locked in to lift. World champion Leanne Hewitt does it all in Wellington High School's Room of Doom.
I'm on another level. Like, I'm very serious, very focused, and I think that that focus, it's just sheer drive, determination, and that adrenaline of being up on that stage.
Her stage this summer was the World Championships in Poland. Leanne deadlifted 507 pounds, a new world record.
White lights, and that is a new world deadlift record and a new world total record for Leanne Hewitt.
She stood atop the medal stand with gold around her neck, proudly displaying the U.S. flag.
It is one of the best experience and moments because you work so hard for something, and just for it to take a full circle and to accomplish your goals is really something special.
Leanne is special. She has straight A's in high school and wants to be a cardiac surgeon. The same discipline she shows in the weight room has helped her achieve success in the classroom.
It's very hard to keep a balance of going to practice every day but studying every night. You know, it's very difficult, but you know, I'm able to, with a lot of support from family members, to get the best of both worlds.
This world champion only decided to try the sport when her teacher, Peter Kalovi, saw her in class and urged her to try out. She says Mr. Kalovi gave her the ultimate lift.
when he recruited me, I didn't even know what weightlifting was. I thought you just kind of curled dumbbells in the gym. But after I realized what it was, I really did fall in love with it.
This love for lifting drives her to work out every day.
I love it. I love being here. I almost feel like free. You know, when you're lifting weights, it's almost like all the troubles and worries just disappear.
She also does cardio workouts, drinks lots of water, and makes sure to take care of her body.
I'm just trying to take it to overall, to be the strongest woman in the world, period. And reach barriers that haven't been done before.
Leanne owns Wellington records and world records. I have no doubt she's going to need another medal box. Now to a story about running and recycling. Head to a cross-country meet and you'll not only see amazing runners, but unfortunately, you'll also see the course littered with water bottles. Well, the Dwyer High School cross-country team is putting their best foot forward this season to tackle the problem of waste in our landfills. What on earth can be done? Marielle Dagasan took it upon herself to find a solution.
We got bottles from all my sons, and now we use these instead. Regular water bottles are disposable, and most of the time they end up in landfills and we don't recycle them. So this is a better alternative, even though it still is plastic, but it's just like we're reusing these for every single meet. So we're completely cutting out our possibility of getting water bottles stuck in landfills.
Great cause and really a great group of young ladies.
You know, it really is, and I hope that this really catches on with more schools.
It should.
We'll keep watching to see. Okay, how is this for an enviable road trip?
The Palm Beach Central High School and Royal Palm Beach High School girls volleyball teams traveled to Key West this month for the annual Conch Cup tournament, competing against other Florida teams from South Florida. The girls from Royal Palm Beach ended the weekend with a record of 3-2, placing third out of the 6 teams. They were defeated in the final match of the weekend by Palm Beach Central, which brought home the second place trophy. Teachers throughout our district realize that children learn more when they're having fun.
So true. So this week we're kicking off our new segment, Learning is Fun.
Our first stop, Sandpiper Shores, where the question was, what ARG you reading? This is all part of a pirate-themed book fair, the goal of which was to encourage reading and raise money for the school's media center. Students at Belle Glade Elementary were all revved up thanks to a visit from the Corvette Club of Tampa. Students who scored a level 3 or higher on the FSA had the privilege of riding in Corvettes. And Dice and Domino Edition equals a whole lot of math fun at Frontier Elementary School. Mrs. Eppolito's first grade class likes to experiment with exciting new ways to learn about their numbers.
Just ahead, planting seeds that will pay off in all sorts of dividends. The one-of-a-kind program taking root right here in Palm Beach County.
And in our community calendar, a look at important happenings that you won't want to miss.
Too many of our kids miss too many days out of school. When they miss school, they miss out. It doesn't matter whether the absences are excused or unexcused. Low attendance can lead to low performance, from preschool to high school. Showing up is the first step for success. Make sure your kids go to school every day, on time, all day. Attendance matters. You need to go to grow.
Education is certainly not limited to the traditional classroom setting.
Learning also takes place in rather unique environments. Case in point, a nursery at Jupiter High School.
Photojournalist Gary Russ shows you what's growing in the district's only agricultural academy.
Look, these rakes right here that you guys have, take these this way and try to get these rocks out of here.
We're raking and cleaning up all the boxes so we can put plants and vegetables in there.
The kids are they're working on a garden right now. This is our garden behind me. We actually put all of our vegetables and everything that we grow for food over here in these raised boxes. So we have the soil that's actually really good. You know, we haven't been here all summer, so we're getting everything cleaned up. And right now, it's getting ready to be planting time in Florida, which, most states north of us everything's getting harvested right now, so we're actually getting ready to plant, and so they're just getting everything ready to plant seeds. We have a 1-acre nursery here. We're able to keep horticulture really strong here in the county. Also, we have another 1-acre fruit grove just down the street that we're installing right now. We've installed the irrigation and all of the trees down there. So the program is really, really growing at Jupiter.
I wanted to do something that wasn't like writing stuff as much. So yeah, we do notes where we go outside and we get to grow food and learn how to grow food and eat it, which is nice. And we get to be outside, which is a nice change from being in a classroom all day.
We have an actual agriculture program. We are the only agriculture program in the county. And our goal is right now, we started an academy last year. We're trying to grow that right now and really just trying to get as many students as we can involved, because the students get to learn how it is to, actually grow plants and kind of grow their own food. We do have a horticulture certification that they take away. They actually get 6 credit hours toward college when they pass it. They also get to be in the FNGLA, which is Florida Nursery Growers and Landscapers Association. It's really good, a good process for them to get to pass that certification. We have 3 or 4 plant sales a year where we actually open the gates and people are able to come in. They can buy vegetables if we have vegetables available. We have horticulture plants that are available that people can come and purchase. And that's how we raise most of our money is off these plant sales.
Rick, this really is a fabulous one-of-a-kind program started by Mr. Mike Crum several years ago. And as you just saw, this program is really taking root.
Jupiter High School's horticulture program will be holding its fall plant sale on Saturday, September 24th from 8 a.m. until noon. The entrance to the nursery is on Tony Penna Drive, just west of Military Trail.
Boynton Beach High School is sponsoring the Boynton Youth Matter Movement Community Boot Camp. This event will take place in the school's gym on September 24th. Registration begins at 9 a.m. and the event runs until 11 a.m. Call 561-702-8956 for more information. Parents and students are invited to the school district's Showcase of Schools. This is your opportunity to learn all about the schools throughout the district and their career and choice programs. Join us October 18th from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Expo Center at the South Florida Fairgrounds. Jupiter Community High School is holding its annual college fair on October 19th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. More than 100 colleges and universities will be represented. And A.W. Dreyfus School of the Arts invites you to its open house events. The first is for prospective students interested in communications, dance, digital media, theater, or visual arts. This takes place November 2nd from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. The second open house takes place on November 10th, also from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This event is for students interested in band, piano, strings, or vocal. No reservations are required.
If you have an education story you think we should know about or would like to see air on our station, send it to goodnews@palmbeachschools.org. Who knows, you might just see it right here on our air.
And that's it for this week's edition of Spotlight on Education.
Brought to you by the Education Network, keeping you informed.